Procrastination. It's a word that everyone knows all too well. But did you know that procrastination can cost you more than just a late grade? I'm sure everyone here has procrastinated at one point or another in their life, whether it be doing schoolwork or paying a bill. Procrastination is commonly known amongst the public. I chose to do this topic because I procrastinated one too many times in my life and experienced the consequences of it. I still continue to procrastinate to this very day. The purpose of my speech is to persuade my audience to stop procrastinating. You should avoid procrastination because it can cause you stress, it can deteriorate your health, and it can ruin relationships between others. Procrastination has been shown to cause stress upon a person and in some cases, event anxiety. Under high levels of stress, it is rather hard to work productively. Most of us probably procrastinate because we are lazy, but that laziness will catch up to you when you are met with a deadline. With impending requirements to meet, a person would experience some levels that could harm the way they work. Procrastination can also cause a chain reaction of stress where a multitude of deadlines and requirements are piled up. In a questionnaire conducted by Harold Morano with Joseph Ferrari, PhD in psychology, Dr. Ferrari identified that procrastinators who experience so much stress from procrastination that leads to fear of failure. Fear of failure may lead to event anxiety where certain people are too afraid to even attempt a goal or project. This event anxiety can lead to actual failure or low self-esteem. The consequences of stress and anxiety, along with the events that follow your procrastinated activity, can also lead to a deterioration of your own health. Stress has been known to put actual physiological strain on the human body. Most procrastinators experience insomnia, susceptibility to cold and sickness, and even gastrointestinal problems. A study by Timothy Cycle, PhD, suggests. These effects on the body could in turn affect how you finish your goal or project. It could hinder your accomplishments, and in fact, it can cause you to procrastinate even more. Procrastinators who experience high levels of stress are also more likely to turn to drugs and alcohol, which further destroy their body. Usage of alcohol and drugs and stress can also cause substance abuse in the long run. One of the negative impacts of procrastination that people don't often realize is that it can destroy your relationship with the others around you. Procrastination is delaying of responsibilities temporarily, as we all tell ourselves. However, we do not meet that responsibility, it must fall to someone else. Most things involve teamwork, and if a teammate does not hold up their part, the whole team suffers. Whether it be a school project or job, lack of responsibility of only just one person can cause the whole team to fail. Not one of us wants to be the one hated for simply just because we procrastinated. Also, no one wants to lose a friend over the fact that we procrastinated. Procrastination has been commonly labeled with unreliable, incompetent, and laziness. It is important to execute responsibility in all relationships, personal and professional. In conclusion, I want to hopefully persuade you all to avoid procrastination whenever possible. I've explained all of procrastination's negative impacts, from the amount of stress and anxiety it causes to the deterioration of your own health. It can also affect the relationship with the people around you. Again, I feel qualified to talk to you about this topic because I've gone through this and am still going through procrastination problems, and I've experienced its consequences, and not one of them is worth the trouble. Everyone should avoid procrastination, even though at times it may feel impossible. I can assure you it is possible given the right attitudes towards whatever you are doing. According to a survey conducted by Procrastination Research Group at the Carleton University in Canada, 46% of 2,700 respondents claimed that procrastination had a bit of a negative impact of their happiness, while 18% responded that procrastination had an extreme negative effect on their happiness. So, rather be unhappy, push an extra effort to not procrastinate, and it will pay off for you in the long run.
Wayne, you need some gum.